Hello, YouTube. What are we doing? We're supposed to have a guest here today, but he must be lagging behind a little bit. So, how's everybody doing? See, we got Heavy Meadow Detecting in the group. In the chat, we got Robert Worley. Robert, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you, man. Nine Finger Mining from Alaska. What's up, Creed? Creed in the house. We got bored. We were just bored, so we had to go live. Hello, Amethyst. Welcome to the hood. Oh, Robert's doing good. All right. Well, guys, Charlie was coming, but he had kid problems, so he is attending to the children, and then he will be joining us, I do believe. So if you're over on Charlie's channel wondering, well, why is Brewers on Charlie's channel? Well, we're partners. We're teammates, so we can do that. So if you ever see Charlie on my channel and I'm not around, you know what's going on. Oh. Well, Robert, come back in here because we're going to probably get you to call in, man. Probably get you to call in, talk with me and Charlie, and introduce you to our channels. And let you hang out with us a while if you're not too busy on a Saturday, brother. All right, just chilling. It's negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit in Alaska. Bird. Hey, Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you. We just hanging out here on a Saturday. We got bored. I don't know why I say I'm bored, because I've got quite a bit of work here lined up in front of me to do. Got my bag of Vendetta Patreon giveaway for the month of November bag in here. That's going to be a good one. I think that's going to be a fun bag. Crayon, canyons, cracks, and creeks. Crayons, canyons. Oh, where'd I go to school? I don't know if y'all have seen this or not, but I don't know if y'all know who that is. American Gold Prospectors. That's Brian Wilder from over at the Nome, Alaska, doing the dredging. So, got a bag of his. Oh, mercy. Then we got this nice little colorful bag right here that has a pumpkin on it. I'm sure y'all can identify this bag. This is a benzo bag. Benzo. And them boys are out on the creek today. We all wish we was with them over there. Panning the Creek, Lester, Pinger, JP, Benzo, and numerous more are out there on the creek today in North Carolina getting that gold, getting that shiny. Hey!
Hey, well,
Hey! Look who it is, guys! It's you guys!
sorry I was a little late. I had to deal with the kids. Wife just got home. I was able to jump back out here.
Oh, you're fine, Charlie. You're fine, brother. We just hanging in here. I was showing them some of my bags of pay dirt. We got another Vendetta Lynx Creek bag.
Man, that's like a huge bag of dirt.
It's a 5-pound bag of dirt with over 3 grams in it. Oh, we're not done. I'll catch you up here. I've got another bag from our buddy Vendetta November Patreon bag. And, oh yeah, we got another bag of Vendetta sitting here. Bag of the Quartz Caliche pay dirt from 48th State Prospecting. So that ought to be a fun one.
Yeah, if I grab the phone here, I'll show you the one that I got.
Oh, and then we've got AU Family. AU Family, the $35 bag from Kearns River. And the another Wednesday night dollar special to the Brewer's Prospect.
Give me a secret spot.
We're gonna blow Charlie up here.
And then I got the 9-finger mining bag here, Black Mass, Gold Bay, Ark's Gold, Tom's Gold Dirt, and then Clush's beginner bag. Up on the wall so far.
Yeah, I've got a Kalesh bag, and I've got a AU Guys bag over there sitting empty. I finally panned it, Charlie. Oh, he kicked himself off. He'll be back. He'll be back.
Wrong,
There he is. There he is.
Working in the shop.
Yeah, I was telling them we got bored, so we decided to go live.
Yeah. And I've been working on getting the forge made up. This is the inner shell. Of course, it'll be lined with heat-resistant ceramic, which I've got here. Then the interior, which I'm still working on getting the holes made to the right diameter. But I got some in here. I got more coming. But that's that fire insulated wool.
Right.
And then on top, I'm going to encase it with like cement mortar for fireplaces and building my own little forge.
We got to do something on a low budget, man. Hey, that sounds like an awesome idea, Charlie. Good job, brother.
Got electricians and other plumbers and other people in different trades that are collecting copper and brass fittings and all this other stuff for me too that I'll be able to melt down and make something out of.
Robert says he gets jerky in the mail instead of pay dirt. Robert Worley's in the house too. I don't know if you knew that.
What's up, Robert? How you doing?
Creed's in the house. Rocky Mountain, Silver Scorpion. So we've got a few in the house. We got 7. So yeah, it's just a Saturday hangout, guys. A BS. I'm getting ready to post a link in case if anybody wants to call in and just talk about anything with me and Charlie. We're bored.
Actually, I have a specialized propane tank that I was going to use for that because it's bigger than a normal tank. And I know a place just like 20 miles down the road, I can get it filled with nat gas. So
sweet.
Of course, they bleed the whole tank completely dry and then refill it because if there's any residual propane in there.
Thomas 907, I got more copper and brass than I need. But that's a long mailing shipment.
And not to mention expensive because that's a lot of weight depending on how much you're going to send or anything like that too.
Amethyst, did you find anything good over at the Costco? I need to go to the store. I'm about OUT.
I have cartons inside, so we pick them up for cheap at the Indian Casino.
Sweet.
It's like $44 for a carton.
Yeah, over here it's $70-some a carton. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, Marlon, how you doing?
Boom, Marlon in the house.
And there's people that are waiting on mail. I do apologize. Like I'm behind. I just got my order of boxes in, so stuff is going out. It's just I'm behind.
Oh.
It's
Marlon's like, I'm Jeff at heart.
I'm just trying to get the studio inside set up so I don't have to run out here every time we want to do a live when the kids are awake. Because out here, if you can't tell, see my breath.
Yeah, it's a little cold. I'm nice and cozy in here. I had to turn on the AC earlier.
Yeah, right now I think we're sitting at 24 degrees.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a little frosty there, Charlie.
Yeah, and I don't even have the space heater running or anything yet.
Well, if you need to jump out or something, go warm up. You do what you need, brother. We won't hold it against you.
No, I'm
Not
good. I got thermals on. I got fucking wool socks on, sweaters. I'm good.
Nine Fingers said earlier that it was like -22 up there in Fairbanks.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
-22. Burr. Burr. I couldn't handle that. That's too damn cold. Hey, and everybody needs to check out Marlon's channel tomorrow. He's doing a show, his Sunday regular show, but go check out Mare videos on Marlon's channel, please.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance to even know what we were going to talk about because I was preoccupied. We didn't do our pre-show like talk about. I didn't have time to queue up links.
Yeah, no links, no much. I'll do that shortly. I'll put up the link. Oh, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, did I ever show you that first loose box I ever made?
The one you had at the creek?
No. That's my second one.
Okay.
This was my first one I made.
Robert, that's where we know you from, is For the Love of Jerky, brother. I do not know your other channel.
This is just made out of like flashing where I'm on the roof, galvanized steel, and then it's just 1/4 inch mesh over miner's moss.
Yeah.
That's the
Hey,
first
man, that works in a pinch, man. What? Look who's up in here. We got a Terry Briner in the house. Holy cow. Well, guys, the link's up there. Once I figure out how to pin shit, we'll pin it at the top, but that ain't happened yet.
You actually have to do that on YouTube.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't do it from StreamYard. You got to do it from YouTube.
Well, maybe that's why I'm not found the option yet to pin.
Yeah, that was the first one that I made up. And then the other one that I made up, I had at JP's birthday bash.
Which worked very well.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very well.
And all that's made out of is this right here. It's just old metal from the swimming pool that I had bent up and made up the sluice box. And I've only got about, say, 150 feet of that metal. So I can make a bunch of sluice boxes.
I've got I've got a lot of buddies that work in the metal industry as far as machine shops, tool and die. One owns Remix. They do agriculture rims and stuff. So I've got all these hookups and all these different places. You'd think I'd have me a river sluice made by one of them. Of my own design, of course. But I mean, they got all that talent and I don't. So I mean, might as well put it to use, is what I'm thinking.
Right.
Of course, I mean, I'll pay them for their time and their effort, of course. But you know,
Robinson's comment there. If
actually, I seen that video. I seen his first sluices when he made them out there. I've not tried one. I do not own a river sluice yet because it is so hard for me to decide which way I want to go, what I want to go with. the mats. Once you find the basic setup for your river sluice, then you got to decide what mats are you running. What are you going to do?
Best thing to do, Jeff, is buy one, try it out. If you don't like it, set it aside or give it away to somebody on a giveaway. Try a different mat.
Yeah,
something you like. I mean, mine is moss. I've had no issue with that. The V matting that I have in the one below my VDR cleanup sluice, that was my first sluice box that I used out in the creek. Was that one, and that's just the top rail from the swimming pool. I mean, right there. That's just the top rail of swimming pool with V-mat curled into it like a gutter sluice.
Right.
That worked just fine. And then I got matting like this that I have now, you know, in my sluice box, and this works great out here too. I mean, I've seen a lot of people use it and it works. And then for my wash plant, I got Dreamin'.
Right. Yeah, I'm like Mr. Lodak when it comes to having multiple different surfaces in your sluice. If you've got the same one all the way down, you know, that's sort of defeating the purpose.
I've got some of that green mat, you know, like an 8-inch chunk across the top of the wash plant, and then I also have those mat of hog mat up at the top, which has got the nugget trap and everything in it. And then I have the dream mat all below that to catch the fine gold. And it works pretty good for me.
Robert's daggone logo got me again. I thought that fly was on my screen. For some reason, every time I see his comment, and it's got that fly on the profile.
Yeah, this is the other project that I'm working on. This is what I'm going to turn into a rock crusher.
See, I'm not in the building. I'm down here at the house. Show all my toys. It's going to be the new rock crusher.
Yep.
Colic. The big 250.
I don't make them like this no more. And then I've also got a small electric one that I can turn into a small one for like sampling out in the field if you got battery backs or like what I got set up. Yeah, Marlon says period specific chainsaw.
Yeah. It's an oldie but goldie.
And it still runs and works.
The oil will grow out in it.
Oh yeah, it all still works.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured the oiler or something went out on it is why you was turning it into a rock crusher instead of keeping it a chainsaw.
No, like I have other chainsaws, but that one's just beefy, big, and it'll sit where I need it to sit when I take it with me. So
it's got the horses behind it. The CCs you call it instead of horses. CCs. Oh.
Because who wants to take a rock crusher with you when you're sampling hardcore stuff, and where you got to have a wagon just to drag it out there with you?
Yes, Moto Mining Mayor is in the house, and I don't know whose channel he's on, but depending on which YouTube channel you're on, you might not be able to see the other channel's chat. Only me and Charlie get to see both of them on StreamYard here at the same time, so we don't know who's where or what. But if you want to switch out, go to Charlie's, like his, hang out on his channel if you're on mine, or if you're on Charlie's, come over to mine, hang out, like it, and go and hang out on whichever channel you want. It doesn't matter to us. We appreciate you guys being here.
One thing I do have queued up.
Ron F in the house.
Is our channel links. for getting over to places. There's mine. For those that are in Jeff's comments there, you can jump over and like mine. And for those that are on mine, here's Jeff's.
You got all that stuff pre-set up, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Where do you put it?
It's on my clipboard. I copy it from my clipboard, and then when I'm in text, I just push the button, and it brings up the clipboard, and I can go through that.
Well, see, I've been learning. See, I was going to break it out. If you would have here earlier, you'd have got to see my name is Jeff video, because I've been.
Hi, Julie.
I've been studying, and I had the great chart master teach me how to do all that the other night privately. The chart master has, I was going to come in here and press you, throw out the "Hey, you guys" video.
Yeah, there too. Charlie's good at the links.
Yeah, he's good at this stuff. I mean, I wish Charlie had the laptop and I had the cell phone and using it. That way, Charlie would be doing better.
Well, even like when I'm on YouTube watching a stream, like if I'm a moderator on a channel, if there's links that are up or like he's dropping names, I try to look those names up as fast as he's dropping them just so I can post those links into the chat.
Exactly. And you're doing pretty good. You're doing real good.
How you doing, Robert?
Robert's in the house, everybody.
If you're using like a laptop or something, if it's got Windows, I like using Notepad, and I'll put like lists of mods and their channels or different people's channels or different links in that. And then all I have to do is just click on the Notepad, highlight it, copy and paste it into chat.
Okay, I'm learning. I see. I'm not used to this. I'm an old man. I'm not one of you young pups.
How old are you?
Older than dirt. No, I'm 45, man. I'm just aggravating Robert.
I just turned 39 the other day, so about 10 days ago.
Yeah, we were up with you at the end of it.
Yeah, we were up with you for like 4 hours at the end of your. Well, it's the next day actually.
Yeah, that went so late. It went to like what 6 in the morning almost. My time.
I don't know how long you was on there, but it was hours.
7 hours.
I stopped by periodically. It was like in the beginning, and then I could drop back by when the heated debate was going on, and then the next morning, Charlie's like, "Hey, Robert's on." I was like, "Well, hell, he's been on all damn night, Dan."
That was.
Oh, mercy.
Because you must have just like went live just as I was getting ready to go to bed. And then I looked at my notifications in the morning when I got up for work and you were live. And I'm like, well, I might as well listen to it on the way to work. And then my boss calls me and goes, well, it's rain day. You're staying home. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm calling in.
Right? Yeah, that was a long stream. I regretted that for the next 2 days.
I guarantee it.
I mean, it was rough.
Everyone should mark this down too. December 8th. We're doing something pretty cool on the channel here. It'll be my 1 year on YouTube.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, okay.
So,
now I'm with you.
It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. But mark it down on the calendar. We will be doing something pretty cool on that day.
Yeah, I think I used like half of my monthly streaming time that night.
I guarantee it. Hey, I got like 50 hours now I can use up. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I can pay for StreamYards.
Well, we had to for the channels, didn't we, Charlie? So that way we can pack them in here. If y'all want to call in, it's here to call in because we want to use our money wisely. So pack it out, people. Pack it out.
Oh, that's like, I do have some jerkies I need to try that were sent to me.
Ooh.
I've actually got 50 kinds from 2 different people.
I won't, Peter.
This one's a snapping turtle jerky.
What? I would
And
like to try that.
Cooked snap
this is a
ring
lamb
turtle.
jerky.
Ham jerky. Mm.
Right, Robert. Don't cook
What's that?
snapping turtle eggs.
No, never, 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 never. Never. That's the worst thing ever. Yeah, and you definitely cannot get that taste out of your mouth for weeks.
Oh, Jeff's got to. As long as you're not making me do the truffle shuffle to get in, I'm good.
Oh yes, we're gonna make you pull the truffle shuffle, Chuck.
You know what's
Oh,
is that Chunk actually had the chicken pox when they were filming that, and they didn't tell the people, otherwise he wouldn't have been able to be on the cast.
oh,
you
and
can
the movie's
They
halfway
covered it up
about
with makeup.
Chunk.
Yeah, and you can actually see the chicken pox on the truffle shuffle dance part. If you look closely, you can see the little pink dots all over his belly.
Actually, I could pull it up.
Yeah, like when it started coming up with pay dirts, Mr. Lodek said I should have called them paydays.
We're on a payday. It was a baby roof. Baby
Yep.
roof.
Oh, yeah.
Baby roof. I come across this one too. It was.
Hey, you guys!
I like that one.
Before JP saying it, you know?
Yeah. I just.
Hey, you
We're getting technical with soundboard.
Yeah. I'm going to start breaking that out on the beginning of the shows. Oh. That was, I found that the other day and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm breaking that out on Charlie Live. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And hey, you guys might be able to help with an idea that I've had. I was thinking about it kind of for the coin community side of it, but there's still a lot of abandoned silver and gold mines here in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. Probably be able to find a cheap little silver mine or gold mine or something and do it as like I don't know, kind of like a membership type thing, where you get a whole group of people that wants to be part owners in the mine, and then whenever they want to show up, they can show up and prospect.
Yeah, I mean, the silver mines, which I suppose they're galena mines, that takes quite the process to turn over to silver.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we've got here, if it's galena or if it's more of a pure silver.
I don't know either. I was just supposing that it was galena.
Doesn't
I'll
it?
do some research. Have
Galena's got-
information for the next stream. Well, with Galena, you get a lead content and silver content.
Yeah. You have to smelt it out
Yeah.
through a smelting process, and depending on how it really has to be a rich galena that has a lot of silver content to it. I mean, a lot of it doesn't, but a lot of it does as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a mine that my dad worked in for a while, but apparently he thinks it was more or less like mob owned. And they were high grade in the ore. They hit a vein of super high grade material of sylvanite, and it's got, I know it tested out at like over 50 ounces of gold to the ton. And it's hard rock. And then there was like probably 60 ounces of silver per ton. Or
That's
something like that.
pretty
Now, doesn't Nicoline also carry silver in it?
I'm
Nicoline?
not familiar with that.
That's okay. If you ever watch Me Miner, and he's up there at those silver mines in Canada, and he metal detects and finds chunks of raw
Yeah.
silver. It's mostly nickeling.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
From what I've heard him say, I'm just repeating what I've heard. So I'm
Kinda like
not actually saying for definite, but
Right.
I believe so.
Kind of like the Galena, but instead of lead, it's got nickel.
Yes, yes.
It
Okay.
just
Nickel and
depends on
silver
where
mix.
you're getting your silver ore from. It's just like with gold, you get more copper levels in certain golds in certain areas because of the veins that they came up with.
Yeah.
See, like over by Colorado and the Rockies and stuff like that, they were getting more lead with the silver than nickel or anything else.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. It probably is Galena because I know we've got Leadville up there as well. So you got like Silverton, you've got Leadville. So yeah, it's probably a Galena. You're right.
Because I don't know if you guys watch like the Laredo Lost Mines. There's this dude that's restoring this old ghost town, and he's got a
I've
silver
seen-
mine there too.
That's Sarah Gordo.
Yeah, Sarah
Yes.
Gordo.
Yeah, that's Brent that
Yeah.
owns Sarah Gordo.
Yeah, that'd be fun restoring an old mining town
But-
like that.
His is Galena that
Yeah.
has the silver content in it. Because him and what's the Washington State miner, he's a miner and he does the
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
it's not a name, it's just a bunch of letters. MC
Oh, I don't know.
well, he has a name, but you know what his channel is like. If Reg was in here, he could help us. He would know. Maybe
Yeah,
one of these other guys do.
Yeah.
I think his name's Jason, if I'm just throwing it out there. Uh-oh. What did I
Wrong
do?
button.
What did I do? I hit the button.
Tidy Treasure Hunter, hello.
I was trying to get back to comments. There we go. Yeah, Ron says silver ore is a pain.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what altitudes they're at, Rocky Mountain Life. It was the mine that my dad did was basically just over top of the hill from the ski slopes up there in Silverton, I believe.
What? We got a donation deer down here skinning it out if you want half of it.
Man.
That's a neighbor. That's my neighbor asking me if I want some deer meat.
Always, right?
Well, if that half comes with a backstrap, absolutely.
Backstrap, some inner tenderloin. The neck roast is amazing.
I'd rather fool with them 4 roasts than I can get out of that hind quarter.
Yeah, but you bone out a neck and you throw that in a crock pot. That's some of the tenderest meat you're going to find on that animal. It's
I don't
amazing.
bone out nothing. I cook it with bone in.
That's not too difficult to bone out a neck.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got more time. than I got.
The only thing that's left is bones.
We don't. I grew up. We didn't waste any meat. We even save our ribs and cook them up. We grill
I'm
up the deer.
sorry, the dog's got to eat too.
Well, that's the lower legs. The lower legs got too much sinew and gristle in them to use for anything, so those go for the dogs.
Yeah, you grind them up. I grind up a lot of stuff and make some just burger for the dogs.
Oh yeah,
See,
we
I
do.
know you guys out here that use the sinew from the legs and stuff to make bows, like recurve bows.
Yeah, they're thicker pieces of sinew. I like the silver skin off the back straps personally. There's really good sinew runs down that, and you get long pieces more for like a string if you want it.
Well, like those other pieces that he's using, he's like epoxying them to the back of the bow just to strengthen
Oh,
it.
yeah, kind of like making a hornback bow.
Yeah. But like you said, the silverback on the loins and stuff, like you said, works really great for making bowstrings and stuff like that too.
Hey,
Yeah.
time out. Hey, let's introduce Robert here. And Robert, we want you to introduce yourself and tell the channel who you are, what your channels are, and what your hobby is.
Oh
So-
man.
Well, we got to catch everybody up. Me and Charlie know we've been talking to you for a while, so help our viewers out understand what you do and how we got to know you.
Okay. Well, I'm Robert Worley, and you've probably seen me in a few chats and seen me around, but I really started YouTube just because Facebook really pissed me off. And so about 6 years ago, I completely deleted Facebook and started watching YouTube. And then it took me a couple of years, but I started getting into the coin community first. And that's where I started meeting you prospectors and kind of crossed over there. But my primary channel I've got under this name, under Robert Worley, there's not a lot of content, and most of it is stuff like I absolutely love fossil hunting.
Sweet.
Or mushroom hunting. You know, I'm a rock hound. I always have been. So going out, you know, finding beautiful crystals and such.
Mm.
Or like my favorite fossil find ever, and I've got both halves of the plate, is a dinosaur.
That's what I like the best right there. That's
Not many
awesome.
people can say they've got a dinosaur fossil on their bookshelf.
No, by no means. And I love that how it opened up and you have both sides. That
But you know, I'm a collector of just about everything. But I also like doing crafts like hand carved cherry spoon. Now, I made that one for my mom. Well, I made it, and then my mom said that was hers. But after she passed, I got it back.
moms lay claims to things like that sometimes.
Yeah, my mom claimed all kinds of stuff of mine.
Yeah, those links I just dropped in chat are both of Robert's channels there.
Oh, nice.
Everybody would please jump over there and give him a quick thumbs
You know-
up and a sub. That would be awesome.
But then again, just like unique things like, so let's get back in the light.
Damn, I need to grab that one link.
Cut piece of wood that looks like a car.
That is awesome.
That's just a chunk of a branch.
That does look like a car.
That come out of Tennessee. But yeah, I mean, well, I guess you guys have seen that wood carving here. That was a little guy that I made. Here, let me turn the light on so you can see him.
Little wizard like. Tiki
Yep.
kind of feel to it.
Hello, Secret Creek.
There was a bigger version of it here.
That's awesome.
I mean, I do all kinds of different things. I taught myself how to do the Native American, the stone carving artwork too.
See you tonight at the bar, Ron.
So this is a piece that I did a few years ago. And that's done in the fully traditional, using stone tools.
Cool.
But yeah, I've got a lot of different interests, such like that. Like the flint knapping, of course. You guys have seen the dagger.
Yeah, hey, you guys see this here? Rocky Mountain says definitely he fits right in. We invite him to JP's bar. He was there last weekend at JP's bar, I believe. He just don't call in. Oh, and Secret Creek, I got your. Oh yeah.
The
Oh,
one I just posted, that's the link for JP's bar tonight. Everybody would like, go set the reminder quick and then jump back. Come join us tonight. Check it out.
Secret Creek Prospecting.
I can't remember. Do I have to shut off my camera here for Colorado time?
Colorado time?
I will just.
Yeah. Oh, and they all just fell out. But Secret Creek sent me a thank you card,
Later, Peter.
and I have
Oh, nice.
Secret Creek's prospecting stickers now in the house. Yes. Uh-oh, what am I turned everything blue. Okay, there we go. Got the nice holographic sticker.
Oh, wow.
That one's going on the sluice. And a gold back.
Goldback. Is that a Utah or Nevada?
This is a New Hampshire.
A New Hampshire goldback. Really? I haven't seen those yet.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I've never owned one. I mean, that's my first right there. That's from our buddy over at Secret Creek Prospecting. Check him out if you've not. Charlie, we got to get you some earphones, dude.
Why?
We're getting bleed back on the sound.
What you're probably hearing is one of the freezers. I can go grab my headphones quick.
Oh, I was just aggravating you, man. I ain't making you leave the chat for earphones. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. But it is that time, isn't it? It is 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's been 5 o'clock somewhere all day.
Okay. Well, the good doctor says it's time for a. Oh.
I would have to go inside to grab one.
Oh, what? What? Damn it.
Pop the top again.
That's funny.
I don't care who you are. That's good shit right there.
That shit's funny right there.
I'll tell you, man. That's funny right there. Done watch that third turn down there in Dollarton, man. It done woo, 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 woo. Are those waterproof stickers? You know, if you're asking about mine, Secret Creek, I'm not entirely sure. I know the one is the white back one.
I guess
background.
Right.
Okay, you brought enough.
Hey, when you put that sticker on there, on your sluice box or something, spray over it with like a heavy clear coat of spray paint. That way it stays waterproof.
Yeah. Well, I've got them on the back of my bowls, my pans, you know, just to mark your stuff when you go out on the creek, you know, because everybody's got a Garrett pan, Garrett classifier. Well, most people does. If not, it's a knockoff green pan that's not far off.
I think I've got a cheap Walmart pan.
Well, that's the way I started, was first off of Walmart.com. You know, I bought me some ASE pans.
Vendetta's got some of my stickers right in his sluice box, right on the bottom where he dumps the gold, and those things are still in there.
Wow.
Yeah. But yes, thank you very much, Kurt. I appreciate the stickers, man. I love them. That's why I really wanted them. I mean, you've got beautiful stickers, dude. Beautiful. I love them.
I'm trying to see if I have any from the prospecting community. I don't know if I do.
Well, we'll have to change that, Robert.
Ron F. We'll post a link if you want to call in,
Hey,
brother.
I'll put my
Hang out,
stickers.
Jonathan.
I'm a sticker collector. I'll only stick a sticker on something if I've got a double of it. It's the only time I use them. Otherwise, they go in my big bag of stickers here.
See, usually I send out like 3, 4 of them. You know.
Yeah, I send out 3 or 4.
Some of these people have absolutely massive stickers.
Yeah.
But when I first started out too, I had the 4x4.
It's like- There are a couple of massive stickers out there.
There's the link, guys. If y'all want to call in, join in, help me and Charlie spend our money wisely.
Right? And hey,
Yeah.
they actually offered a deal now on more seats.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the teammate side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that where I bought in. And I should have new stickers coming in here real soon. They've already been ordered and approved and on their way.
And yeah, here's speaking of mail getting ready to go out.
There's a Charles.
What that is.
I know what that is. I can't wait. Oh, and a Barry Drew.
Jeff, I don't remember if I've got one set up. I thought I did.
Yeah, you showed me the one that had my name on it.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Get them to the post office and send them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that up for Charlie. We're going to throw one more in there. Why not?
My name's Jeff. Yeah,
My
you
name is
definitely
Jeff.
need that clip.
Oh, I had it. That's the way I started out the stream was with that.
Who's this guy? My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Oh, I heard that beautiful sound. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
My mind's so messed up when I hear that I think of something dirty.
You think of something dirty. Share screen.
Oh yeah, and since something else, since a lot of these prospectors do live up in Australia and other cold regions, I absolutely love ivory of any type.
Ooh.
I'm a big ivory collector.
Are you allowed to own ivory?
Yes, you can still own it if it's pre-ban ivory.
Okay.
And also all your mammoth ivory, walrus ivory, whale tooth, those don't fall into the same categories as elephant ivory.
How many
And-
elk ivories do you got?
Huh? I've
Elk?
got a pair. I just have 2 that was sent to me by Stacks and Skulls or Skulls and Stacks. Shoot.
I look
Stacking-
forward to getting my own elk so I can have the elk ivory. That's what I really look forward to.
Yeah, but I had one YouTuber that sent me my first pair of elk ivories, and I've got them up here somewhere. Just not sure.
I didn't know that was a thing until I actually started doing some research on going out west and hunting them.
Oh, Thomas, a walrus tusk would be awesome.
Right?
But yeah, and for traditional ivory, I don't know if you guys can see through the camera, but do you see like that wood grain?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Here, let's bring them up slowly.
This one's got some of the best patterning for that wood grain pattern that you can kind of see in it. Yeah, my camera's crap. But yeah, ivory's got grain in it like a tree almost, growth rings. But it can be very difficult to spot on some pieces. Some pieces, it's like this one, it's super obvious if the camera was decent. But that's one way to tell ivory definitively, and it's got a certain weight to it. And of course, you can always use like a hot needle, a red hot needle, and try to burn it. And ivory really won't burn, whereas bone, it'll smell like hair if it's bone instead of ivory. Or you can smell plastics and resins, but the ivory itself really won't do anything.
Right.
But yeah, I got a lot of different pieces.
All right. Oh.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
It's Hefe, man. It's Hefe.
Man, Jeff.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. Jeff. My name is Jeff.
That's too funny.
My name is Jeff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at the workshop here until like 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Working on a little forge I'm making.
My name is
Jeff.
My name is
Jeff.
Who are you?
Jeff.
No, not
I thought of something funnier than 24. Maybe do it.
My name is Jeff.
Wait. Who are you?
My name is Jeff.
That's definitely a soundbite you gotta have for one of your videos, when you're on the creek and then look back at the camera. Your name is Jesus.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
That's funny.
I'm gonna set that as your ringtone now. Anytime you call me. My name is Jesus.
Jeff.
Is that his ringtone?
My name is Jeff.
I think you still got something playing over there.
My name is Jeff.
Mom,
My name is Jeffrey.
mommy, mama, ma, mommy, mama.
what?
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
What the hell are you?
My name is Jeff.
No, actually, we had a day where it warmed up and it all melted away, and now it's just cold.
Oh, that's just too funny.
We're getting old, Mike. One of them young punks coming to take my baby out on the first date. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Mr. Burnett.
My name is Jeff.
What you doing here?
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
That was freaking hilarious.
Couldn't resist. Oh, I couldn't resist.
We're having way too much fun with this now.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun now. I hope everybody out there is having fun. Hey, Reg in the house. Reg Lad.
I can't see Jeff right now. I'm outside smoking a cigarette.
I've heard Reg LaBay. I heard Reg Lab. I've heard all kinds of people butcher it up. LaBay. Right, Reg? LaBay? Okay.
That's where you need to get the cricket queued up.
Okay, yeah. Chirp, 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 chirp.
That would be freaking hilarious.
Well, there's usually a bit of lag, so.
Woohoo. Yeah, where'd you go?
Number 2.
Number 2 already? Well, I got the big boys. Mine ain't the little sissy cans.
I left my beer inside. Hold on.
We can't have that, Robert.
Well, I step outside to smoke half a cigarette, and then go back in.
Lab, eh? It's lab, eh? It's lab, eh?
Could you imagine if he was Canadian?
Eh? It's lab, eh? Right on. That's our Canadian buddy right there. Absolutely. And you'll find him over on my channel because he is one of my finest moderators that I have.
I still don't make any money. I still very nice.
So you will find Rig over there, and you might even see him on Charlie's channel, to be honest. I mean, I don't really know where he's at, but he's on one of the two.
The last time we jumped.
Yeah, actually, last time he had them both pulled up and was watching both chats and in both chats. So that's our boy Reg. He's very technical. Well,
Regent Lab.
I might have to refresh.
Regent Lab, eh? Yeah,
Hey,
I see ya. No, we've got a lot of great Canadian friends. It's like Marlon. Marlon's really a good guy, and he's up there in Canada. So
Better.
yeah, you're
Fresh. My screen was looping.
oh, you're just getting a spinny.
but yeah, if anybody like up in Canada or something, you got access to good rocks that I haven't been able to flint nap yet. I'm always interested in getting rocks in the mail too. The post office hates it.
Oh, they don't mind. As long as they get their money, the post office don't care.
You know our prepaid boxes we have here, our priority mail boxes? You can put up to 70 pounds in those boxes. So you get like a medium flat rate box and you fill it full of rocks. The post office does not like that because they think, they're not used to a super heavy box being that big. Or small, rather.
Yeah, you just go ahead and mail me your gold now. The big bricks, the better. We don't care what the USPS thinks. We like it. Just send it on.
Put on the tag if you're gonna send gold, mark it down as copper filings because it'll less likely be stolen.
Yeah, or just put it as metal art or car parts.
Yeah. Wish I could do that with other things.
Hey, you can.
I know. We talked about that. Not on here, though. Not on here. Don't ruin a good thing. Don't ruin a good thing.
Not while we're live.
Not on live. I love everybody here, but we don't need the rest of the masses finding out. Sorry, guys. It's a top secret.
Just like the video from No Tell 'em Creek that I'll have coming up after I finish this other bucket of cons that I got to go through.
The No Tail
So
Creek.
I've been behind because I threw my back out at work, and it was to the point where I couldn't even look down like this. It was so bad. I couldn't pan. I couldn't do anything.
Oh,
You saw my bigger carvings. I also started doing carvings on pieces of rosewood, branches off of a rose bush.
Hello, Squirrel and Magnet Fishing. How you doing?
Squirrel's in the house. How's it doing? Yes,
So I-
squirrel's good.
Doing a whole bunch of hand carved different faces.
Damn, I wish I could do that shit.
And what I was thinking is these would be awesome as handles in a kitchen for the cabinets.
Yeah, or yeah, even cabinets.
Clown nose.
Dude, man, Robert, why don't we make a few walking sticks canes like that?
You know, I mean, I've got wood in Tennessee that I gathered for walking sticks, and I made a few. There's just the market for them sucks, but I also like them natural. Like this is the walking stick I prefer, and it's just a piece of a cedar tree, I believe, that I found in a lake. But it's perfect height for me. Got a really nice grip up here at the top, you know. And if you needed to, because of this forked end, you could use that for a rest for like a rifle or something.
Or when you're in basement, you're sitting down in your chair, you can rest your pole up against it.
Exactly. Stick it, especially if you're on a high bank. Yeah.
Yep.
I need to go get that rock, so I've got to make a trip to the garden. So you got the show, Charlie.
Tennessee has some really. Tennessee's got a vine that'll like grow around. It'll loop itself around a branch, and it grows so tight that the tree actually twists around it. And so we get these beautiful natural spirals. And I've got a whole bunch of walking sticks and stuff like that in storage out in Tennessee that are just, they haven't done anything to them. They've just been cut off, left the mark on them, and stored them so that they would cure out.
That's
And
awesome.
most of them have been stored for about 10 years now, so they should be good and cured.
Also ready to carve.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I saw them, I'd gather them.
See, there's one I found that I thought would be awesome to go along with the Halloween costume one year with the kids. Is it looks like a big old staff. If you give me a sec, I'll run out and go grab it. But you'll have to take over for the show. It's like right outside the door here.
All right. But yeah, and we get now one thing that I've always liked, and these rocks are kind of cool. They're oolites, or it's really weird how they form, and that's OOLITE. But you get these dotted rocks, and they're just completely covered.
Yeah, so this is the top of it here, and then it's got this big knot,
Oh, nice.
and then I mean it's long.
Yeah. Wow. That is a long one. What type of wood is it? Do you know?
I have no idea. They had drained the pond, and me and my buddy were out there walking around to see if there's anything that might be in the pond. And I happened to see that, and I'm like, man, that looks awesome. And I grabbed it and brought it home.
Right on. Yeah, I've got a lot of different pieces of wood like that I've found that's just like, oh man, that's such a cool piece of wood, driftwood or something. It's like, yeah, I got to take that home. You know, use it for a lamp, use it for a mount for behind like a fish or something for taxidermy work. Yeah, I'm always collecting wood.
Chad
Brewer's
showed
Rock.
some of his rocks.
Nice. guessing that's quartz and not calcite, right?
Yeah, quartz crystal, druzy, big crystals.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's more your calcite there.
Okay.
And
yeah, that looks like calcite.
yeah, same thing as this one, but this is just a better specimen. Then we get over to the conglomerates.
Oh, that's a cool piece. Now, is that a limestone that's weathering out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real scratchable. Just, yeah.
It's kind of a greenish gray.
Then we got a big chunk.
Nice wood.
Petrified wood.
That's a beautiful chunk of wood.
And then another piece of petrified.
Yeah, those are nice pieces.
Definitely.
That one's river worn. And this is what Robert's gonna like.
Ooh, that's a nice chert.
Yeah, that's a good piece of chert.
Now find where those are coming out of like a clay layer, and that would be amazing material.
Dude,
But
I can get it out. I can get it out of that bank right there.
You see all the little fractures and flaws in it, though?
Yeah.
Now there's the outside, the very outside edge that's closest to your hand. That's basically where you get your only flake. You see how good that material is, closest to the outside edge. So yeah, finding the right fit.
This is my dinosaur bone. It actually has a center and everything just like a bone, but I'm pretty sure it's just a rock.
Yeah, it's a piece of chert as well. I've seen it form like that in limestone a lot of times.
But it's all white. There's no black.
It's always fun finding interesting shaped ones like that. Oh, beautiful.
Nice little druzy pocket in limestone. Charlie's playing with settings.
I had an echo going on, so I refreshed again to see if that would help.
Oh, that's a nice chunk of quartz.
Because I didn't even open up YouTube or nothing. I just went straight into StreamYard website.
That's about 20 pounds right there, or more in my hand.
That's a massive quartz.
See if we can get the pyrite to show up. It's not going to show up.
Yeah, it looks a little greenish.
Oh, the greenish rock, yeah.
Well, that pyrite. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Come on, sunlight. That one's got some green copper color to it.
Yeah,
I don't think the camera's doing it justice. Here's some crazy lace.
Ooh, that is nice. And it was hollow inside, huh?
Yeah. Just
that's a nice piece. Like that.
And here's one of my little Indian finds.
Like a little paint pot.
Yeah. I mean, it's just smooth as can be right there.
Yeah, I had one that was similar to that somewhere in my collection. It's probably for like a pigment or something.
Here's a bigger piece of the crazy lace with a bunch of druzy inside. It was hollow as well.
That's cool.
Are you finding those locally?
No, this is my collection. Another druzy on both sides. Well, not this one. The other side.
Of course.
What?
It's not Rona, I swear.
Oh yeah, that one. It's got a bunch of nice crystalline nodules on the.
Yeah, I love the buck triangle stuff like that, where it almost looks like grapes.
But this is the one we gotta get.
Just be careful, Secret Creek.
Robert, you ever seen any stoneware like this?
Huh.
I
That a
it's got
sandstone?
Looks like a big ass plate.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it looks
that's
like a
a
huge plate.
huge.
That's cool.
That's one of my Indian finds. And then you know the where they used
Mono.
to patty out the dough. Perfectly smooth.
You found a fossilized pancake.
Fossilized pancake. Then here's one of the hand. I think it was for skinning, for dehydrating and stuff, because I mean it fits perfect.
Have you ever found left-handed artifacts?
This is a left-handed artifact because your thumb goes right there.
Okay.
Actually. Then we've got the I don't know if that shows up very well.
Interesting.
Looks like an axe head.
Yeah. And it's perfectly flat on this backside. I mean, that you usually don't find that kind of perfect.
Great angles in nature.
Yes. Thank you, Charlie. But this one here,
Man-made
this
is by
was the old tomahawk point that was in a wooden stick. It was just to butcher your head with in a bash.
yeah, pretty much a war hammer. Hello, Dennis.
Like- Hit by a plow a few times.
Yeah. And this one's just odd to me.
It looks like a failed attempt at an axe head.
Yeah, kinda. That's what it reminded me of. But we found this in a rock pile that, and that's just perfect.
Probably used for rolling flour.
I mean, yeah, that's another rock that you just don't find on top of the ground, nowhere's near a river to be smoothed out like that. I mean, it's just.
But like
Well,
I said, if they milled flour, you know, they would use a rock like that and like a bowl-shaped rock and roll it around in a circle until they milled it into flour.
Well, right, but also
That's like
depending
this.
where you're at, they did use rocks for cannonballs every now and then when they ran
You
out
can
of.
actually see the slide marks on this one.
Yeah, it's probably for sharpening points.
I don't know. Robert's into this map and stuff, so I figured he might be able to identify something about it a little better than I could. But
Yeah, it's just hard to tell without having them in hand.
exactly.
But if you look at it, it had 3 different flat sides where it looked like it was worked for sharpening points, and it could be for sharpening
But
different kinds.
this is the piece I want to send to Robert.
That's a nice dark piece.
Yes, I'll take it down here and we'll get a better look at it. Back here in my little herb garden.
The tomatoes he grew in there were awesome.
I spent a lot of time back there in that little area.
And that's why Jeff never shows from his waist down.
No pants, no pants.
I thought about getting a sticker that says the next step is consent and put it at the top of my steps. So, once you're on my porch.
Damn, it's getting cold out there. My hands are frozen.
I'm out in bed. My hands are bare.
There you go, Robert. Think you could turn that into something for me, Robert?
I don't know. It looks awful fractured. You see, like, especially the side with the dot, you see these, the step fractures on it? Where like a flake started to come off and then it broke at a flat side. Yeah, right there, those step fractures like that. When you see those, the rock's pretty much not going to be used.
Okay.
And also, as thick and chunky as it is, for no bigger than it is, it'd be really difficult to try to thin down and retain anything of size.
All right. So you want smaller chunks?
Bigger
Chunks or nice
slivers?
Or slivers. Yeah. If you find flakes that are already flakes, those are awesome. That's how I started out, was just using flakes.
Okay. We got lots of that here in Virginia, so I'll be sure to bag you up some on my ventures.
And I've been keeping my eye out for anything I find interesting here that I might send you some pictures and email. See if you can do anything with it. If not, I'll just toss it aside, use it for the rock garden.
Yeah, that's why I got all them rocks back there, even though I'd have my nice rocks out of my collection in there as well.
I've got 10-pound rocks of quartz home from the creek just because I thought they were cool looking.
Right.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
You see these little white chunks like this, but you can see the dark in there.
Yeah.
In certain places, and I knew instantly that it was agate. So I took the chunk off to expose the interior. And this is what's cool about some of these rocks. When you get a really high grade piece of material, I took another flake off of it. And for the length and the size of the flake, how thin it is insane.
Yeah.
But it's also extremely translucent. That's the light shining through it.
Pretty wild. And it goes back on without glue and stays.
Yeah. I can fit it back into place, and it defies gravity.
Yes. Oh, Dennis is blowing shots right there. I think he's at work, man.
Whoa. I love the war between Dennis and Heavy, man. It is so comical at times on our private chat on texting. It is hilarious.
But of course, it's not YouTube friendly content that we could, because some things get a little racy. So
Things get a little sideways even on
Oh,
that.
so it should be on my channel then.
Yeah, Dennis and Heavy needs to have it out over on Robert's channel because it can be very debatable over there.
at the same time, over at Robert's channel, the debates, even at the end of it, the next time that there's live, those same people are going to call in and still come back and talk. It's not like it's one of those debates where one person walks away mad. No, at the end of it, everybody's still happy. They can still talk the next day and maybe try and change your mind the next day.
Exactly.
It's an awesome time over there.
It's an animated
Check it out.
discussion. I like the term animated discussion.
Exactly.
That's a good term for your channel. I mean, it gets animated pretty quick over there. Sometimes, depending on who's there and what topic you're on, you know.
Right.
I haven't seen Let's Go Brandon yet in the chats. I'm surprised.
I can drop that in real quick.
Let's go, Kyle. Let's go, Kyle.
He just got acquitted of all charges too.
Yes, and he should have been. I mean,
Yeah.
heck, for every gun owner out here.
If you look at the difference between like the dude that was trying to put him away versus like the pictures of how he was actually walking around. If you know anything about guns, you know that dude in the courtroom was fucking wrong.
Oh yeah. And
Well,
then
he broke every gun safety.
I don't care if you know it's unloaded. He pointed that damn thing at the jury with his finger on the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, he broke every gun safety rule there was right there in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What a dumbass.
It was terrible. Well, and like,
Coming from my channel,
the guy that had the pistol, right? That got shot in the arm. It was funny when the prosecution was there. He was like their star witness, you know. And they asked him, so he didn't raise his rifle until you brought your pistol up and advanced on him, correct?
And he said yes. I mean,
like, that's when I got shot. When I had my hands up, when I wasn't being part of the situation, that was fine. But when I advanced my pistol drawn, then he shot me.
My question is, where's the criminal charges against him advancing on Kyle with a gun drawn?
Exactly, because he is a felon. That was the illegal firearm in the situation. Kyle's wasn't.
Well, exactly. Where's the charges on dude at? I mean, he a felon with a gun and then even brandishing it. Kyle had a rifle. You can't conceal a rifle, so you have to carry it out in the open.
Right.
He was not advancing in a threatening manner. I mean, I've seen the video. I've watched it numerous times. I mean,
yep.
And then you got the other two trying to come in and kick his brains out. What are you going to do? I'm going to kill the people that's trying to kill me. You know, I mean, that's just what you do.
And I don't give a shit what anybody says. That swing with the skateboard, with the part of the skateboard, that thin, narrow piece of wood.
That's still a daggone deadly weapon.
At the right place at the base of the skull, you're detaching the spinal column. You're going to kill him.
Uh-oh, Charlie's getting antsy. We better change topics.
No. I was muting myself to see if the echo was coming from me because
It is, unfortunately, Charlie. I hate to admit it, but yeah, the whole time me and Robert was on there, it was butt-ass quiet, just our voices. So yeah, it must be.
Okay, I'm going to restart my phone quick.
All right, we'll be here.
You have your computer volume all the way off.
It's cell phone.
Cell phone. So I'll be right back.
Go get your earphones too. See if that helps.
It's almost as if it's got a secondary microphone or something on it, or a second speaker.
Yeah, because it's sitting there picking up echoes. I don't know about that.
Because I know this would echo if I turn my volume on the computer, but when I'm just using my phone.
Right. Well, that's why I use this, just to keep all the other backfeed and backlash and reverb and echoes out.
My phone seems to do pretty good.
The cat meows. I have not seen that name in chat before. Hello, Cat Meows.
That must be on your channel.
Are you on Charlie's?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that must be coming in from my channel.
Yeah, I'm over on
and I don't
yeah.
recognize it. That's the bad part. But with the Cat's Meow, why don't I remember it?
That's
That
funny.
should stick in your head. I mean, that's a catchy little channel name.
Well,
Cat's
you've heard
Meow.
of that, right? That's an old school term. That's a really old school phrase. The cat's meow. It's like saying something's. It's like that's the shit. Or the bee's knees, whatever you want to. Different terminologies over time, but the cat's meow was one of them. Then that it's totally awesome type shit. Did you mute yourself?
No, I'm sitting here reading chat, man.
No.
I was catching up on what Cat's Meow was saying.
Like, what's going on here? And you guys that do your prospecting, if you're in old regions, you should always metal detect for coins as well.
Right.
Never, go find the old cabins and shit, metal detect around them.
Yeah, actually, all I find is 1 penny, one wheat penny. It's either nailed up. Its general location is either over the front door or over the fireplace mantle. So you'll either find it at the pile of rocks at the cabin for the fireplace, or you'll find it wherever the front door entrance was, somewhere's on the outside edge of the cellar, I guess you'd call it. The crawl space.
Yeah.
The dairy. They used it for all sorts of things underneath the house. So, but yes, I have found quite a few. And they always have been nailed up. So,
no, really,
it was a good luck thing.
Yeah,
for the cabins back in the day around here. It's I don't know. I wouldn't say to ward off evil, but just maybe to bring good luck and fortune to the household.
Now that actually be really cool is to have the chunk of wood with the coin still nailed to it. That would be cool.
I'm still on the look for it. I'm trying. There's
real-
still a few cabins still standing, so I'm waiting on them to.
Is that better?
Yes, that's a lot better, Charlie.
Okay.
You got a much deeper voice now. Test.
Test.
There you go. We're getting some deep vocal.
Yeah, because it's like right next to my throat right here.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's too funny.
All right, I'll be right back.
Come on back. Bring her on back. Back her up.
The only problem is now I got to stand like 3 feet from the camera.
Now that Kern River pay dirt looks like that's a seashell instead of a mussel shell, but it might be a mussel shell. That's a mussel shell. Yeah. It's like the river down here near me. It's got a lot of mussels in it. And little shells everywhere. To be honest, I don't remember winning this one.
I'm catching up on chat.
You reading the Cat's Meow?
Yeah.
Step outside for a second, smoke that other half of the cigarette. But hey, you guys, where are you located at? Again?
Wisconsin.
See, can't you tell by the way he says Wisconsin? Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Wisconsin.
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 I love you, brother.
I'm in between Shawano and Green Bay.
Green Bay. Ooh. Anything green in Green Bay?
We need to find who do you have in chat that's from Alaska?
What about Alaska?
Who all do you have in chat that's from Alaska?
The only person that's
Thomas,
popped in so far was Thomas 907 and Creed
Creed.
from Nine Finger Mining.
I was thinking about the type of jerkies that they could get up there that we couldn't get down here. Like,
Charlie's got some. He had.
Yeah,
some.
it's really fishy.
It was salmon jerky.
Yep.
Well, I do like smoked salmon, but so
No, this it had the smoke taste, but it was fishy.
Did Moose enjoy?
But see, I haven't had
They
moose.
spit it out.
He spit it out. The dog said, "Hell to the nah."
They spit it out.
I haven't had caribou jerky, and I'm sure they make walrus and seal jerky up there. At least the Inuits would.
Actually, I heard. Didn't Ray mention that from Greenland? Charlie, were you in that chat?
I wasn't in there like for the beginning of it, and I jumped out towards the end there because I was working on stuff out in the shop here.
Now,
See,
now,
in the perfect
Greenland's kinda cool.
sunlight, my hair is copper. I mean, copper, copper, copper.
Yeah, it's weird. I've got dark brown hair and I've got this red beard.
I got patches of red, I got patches of blonde, I've got brown, and I got gray.
I got two little white spots coming in right about there.
No, see, like everything is like down along here.
Well,
Over here.
there's plenty
And
of
then
light colored hairs in
here.
there now.
And here it's all gray.
I got a daggone 23-year-old son. I deserve a few white hairs. Who serves in the Air Force, so there's no stress there.
I had an aunt that went Snow White when she was like 22, 23 years old.
Really?
Yeah, her hair turned snow white, and she kept it that way. She never tried dyeing it.
Well,
No, I mean, I just started going bald at 18.
That's
You're you're doing better than my cousin did, Charlie. He was bald before he come out of high school.
you could do a great favor for me. I've always wanted to see somebody actually have it. But when somebody's balding like that with that typical male pattern baldness, to get a tattoo,
No, I am not typical, damn it.
get a tattoo. either a guy with a lawnmower or a goat, right on the hairline.
See, my idea for that was I wanted to get a tattoo of like an asteroid impact
Hey,
on the top of my head.
can you post Robert's channels again? Outdoor Wally's asking.
Yeah.
Well, if I
Amethyst
was
said she enjoyed Creed's salmon
If it was
jerky.
hot, I could drop it, but I guess I'm not that special.
Well, it's just my teammate over here. Either one of us can do it, and he doesn't have them pulled up, so I knew he could do it quicker than I could.
There's both of his channels there.
There you go, Outdoor Wally. Thank you for coming, buddy. Glad to have you in here. We're holding 12 people, Charlie. I mean, for a board, just hang out, chat.
Yeah,
Not
just to
bad,
do
not
something to kill some time because like both me and Jeff are sitting there texting each other. It's like, man, I'm bored.
bad.
He's like, yeah, me too. I'm like, should we go live?
Yeah. Well, we had to postpone it the first time because Charlie, I thought we was going live at 2, and then Charlie had some parenting issues there. He had to take care
Yeah,
of.
but you went live at like 1:30 my time.
Oh, well, you got to think about my time. Where am I at?
I wish I
Still
could
went
figure out what
30
you guys are doing.
minutes.
Well, I delayed it a little bit, and then I come on here, Sorry, Robert. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, I was just saying, I wish I knew what you guys were doing where you're being able to broadcast to the different channels, because I'd broadcast to the jerky channel as well.
Dude,
That is
It's
more
through
StreamYard.
It's through StreamYard. There's a button when you go to your like the 3 little bars, it'll say member and it'll have like a little blue new bar next to it. You click on that and then you can link your other channel to that, so you can stream at both of your channels at the same time.
Same time.
Okay.
It's just the people that are in chat at both of those channels will only see the chat from that channel. And you got to reiterate to them that if you want to see both people in both chats, you'll have to jump back and forth between the channels to see the chat.
Or you can share, if you're on a computer, you can share screen and have both chats up.
Yeah, where like you can click somebody's that comes up, or another person's that comes up, and post the comments that way too, so other people from the other chats that are not seeing it will see it.
I wish they had an automatic setup where the chat automatically popped up on screen for us, so we didn't have to sit there and show each one of them. That way the chat would be shown for both channels at that time, my channel and Charlie's. Or if you're on your own too, it'd be for both of your own channels.
Hello, Muscle Shell. How you doing?
Muscle Shell in the house. Is Ron still in the house?
We got Muscle Shell in here?
Yeah, Muscle Shell's in the house. Outdoor Wally, which I think Outdoor Wally just checked out your channels, and seen somebody else said they subscribed.
Nice. Thank you, guys.
I think it was Mayhem that said he did.
Yeah, it might have been Mayhem. Damn, did I miss Mayhem? That's my buddy right there. I hope he's back in States now, which he might not be just yet, but I hope he makes it back for the holidays. Hey, I got good news. I got a text the other day. It was like, hey, I'm going to be in your area. Why don't we meet up and go dig? Go metal detect. So I don't know if I should let the cat out bag here or if I should do a surprise video.
I would do surprise. You dropped enough hint right now, so.
Yeah, so anyways, I got a text. Buddy of mine that's probably a buddy of everybody's, I mean, he's well known. He's no secret to the detecting community, that's for sure. And he makes his presence in the whole treasure community. I'll say it that way, because he really helped my channel start off. I'll put it like that as well. So he's another one of the people that helped me get started. But I get to go meet up with him this coming week, and go do a little detecting here in my town. So it'll be
that's going to be awesome. It's
going to be a good collab. It is. I mean, I don't have very many detecting videos, but I'm after that shiny. I got that gold fever. So it's hard to get out there and metal detect. But
so it looks like Muscle Shell is dropping a video later today.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna have to drop by Muscle Shell because I know I'm subscribed.
All right, we'll have to check out that video.
So we will have a little bit of metal detecting content come out over on Brewers Prospecting, which is a metal detecting and prospecting channel, and an outdoor nature channel. Oh, he whooped out the cowboy hat. Woo, woo.
Now the debates are going to get real.
Oh, it's on now. It's on now.
Muscle Shell always talks shit about my fly.
Shaka Khan. Here, I'm gonna have to find a YouTube video for that hat.
Well, I was just too much light reflecting off my forehead.
I don't know. I don't have that problem.
Let me turn this light on.
In a really bright day, I confuse people. Like boats and planes, I confuse them because it's like, what are they saying?
Dude, turn down that shine. You blinded me. I can't see. Turn off that headlamp.
What headlamp?
I ain't got no damn headlamp on. What are you talking about?
What are you talking? There you go. My forehead?
Polish it up to a really high shine. Keep a buffing cloth with you.
No, one of the guys I work with, he's even younger than me, and his is further gone than what I've got. I feel bad for him.
That would suck.
He said even before he got out of high school, he never took his hat off.
It's not the hat that does it. It's not. It's horrendous.
No. But he said the reason why he didn't take his hat off is because of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, well, I never really give a shit what other people thought about my looks. I mean, personally, I've never really cared. I'm not one of those people. I'm just sorry, but I'm not. I mean, I appreciate your opinion.
Turtle wax, Moto.
But it is not that important to me.
Well, here's one thing that's funny is that male pattern baldness is passed down through the female line.
No.
To Moto's question, I recommend turtle wax.
Turtle wax.
Well, see, I use whiskey and hardtack beard oil up here as well. You know, whatever residues left from putting it on my beard. Yeah, so it gets a nice sheen in there, Moto. Whiskey and hardtack.
Hemp seed oil would be best.
I don't
that's
have
a
any.
good choice too.
I don't have any.
Well, just you can use regular seeds as well. Just it doesn't have to be hemp.
All the way back and start hearing.
Oh, you get whatever's up on this. Anything above here is fair game.
Oh, that is too good.
You have to gather enough for these little suckers and just press them.
Oh, no.
Yeah, press them.
I don't even have those in my area. I make sure they're not there. They're not allowed in my garden.
Moto's on a roll.
I like it. Moto's having fun.
He's got me rolling.
Oh, I'm laughing. I'm laughing. Julie's laughing. Amethyst is joining in on Moto's side. So,
have you ever thought about Rain-X?
I've thought about it. I've actually thought about it, and help keep the water off the head.
Yeah.
No, it's like getting sweat in the fucking eyebrows. It ain't worth a damn.
See, that's why you got to do the Rain-X above and come down like this, because then it rolls away from your eyes.
If they make a windshield wiper. I guess they call that a sweatband, don't they?
See, I like that the temperatures are cooling off now, because during the summertime I sweat like crazy, and it's always because I don't have hair up here to absorb it, so it all just runs down my face.
Yeah, and as much beer as we drunk at the birthday bash, and we're over there at 9:00 in the morning on the Saturday, sitting there high banking and sweat just rolling off of both of us.
Yeah, because there was a lot of charts that night too.
Oh, lots.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it was loads of fun, dude. You got to make a trip back to, well, not Tennessee, but North Carolina.
Yeah, if I went, I'd love to go to Hidden Night sometime.
Well, yeah, I would too. I'm after some nice smoky quartz from Hidden Night, right?
No, it's Hidden.
Like hidden?
Okay.
It's Hidden Night, North Carolina, and they've got basically the largest variety of gemstones concentrated in one area, pretty much anywhere in the world.
Well, yeah.
Emeralds and rubies and all kinds of good stuff there.
Extinct volcano or volcano system, because that's why you get the gemstones and crystals. Because most of that stuff you usually find in volcanic tubes.
Charlie, what we brought home from Thermal City, you need a bigger van. Because if you went to Hidden Night and went just playing in the creek like we did, you'd be there all day just picking out crystals, man. I mean,
Right.
they're that abundant.
Okay, well, next year we're going.
Okay. Well,
I'll bring the trailer.
all righty then.
How much fun would it be to go down to like Central Florida and find some big ass megalodon teeth?
That would be fun to do, but I found some in California.
Did you?
Yeah,
I
one
found
that was
some
as big as
here
my
in
hand.
Virginia. I found some here in Virginia.
You can get meg teeth there.
Yeah, on this side of the Blue Ridge.
Nice.
Yeah, so Tennessee
It used to
just
be
got
it
them
used
as
to be
well.
oceans pretty much all the way up to like Wisconsin border edge of Canada and everything. So why wouldn't you find teeth there?
Well, that's
Well,
like
do you,
I found a couple of shark's teeth here, but we didn't have megs in this area.
well, do you know of Gray, Tennessee?
Gray, Tennessee. No, not familiar
It's
with
next
that
to
town.
Johnson City, Kingsport,
Okay.
Bristol,
Yeah. Way far east.
at the tip. Well, they
At-
just at Gray, Tennessee, they just found a megalodon.
Nice. Like
So-
how much of it?
No, I'm sorry. I think the whole thing because it shut down the road system for quite a while next to the high
Really?
school. Yeah, I mean they had the tents up. I mean just full on
wow.
excavation of the whole woolly mammoth.
So
Oh,
power
man.
Oh,
prospecting.
megalodon.
Gary?
Sorry.
Okay, megalodon.
Woolly mammoth was in Virginia. Sorry.
Nice.
So,
So
I
you
mean,
might-
they're starting to find quite a bit.
So you could possibly find pieces of tusk there.
Tusk, teeth. Well, I've even found shark teeth here in the mountains. Now, how it got in that creek, I don't know. I can't explain that, but this was part of the ocean bed at some point before it got pushed up into the sky. So I do have rocks and the metaphoric rock that proves that because, I mean, it's on top of the ground with seashells, rounded stone and everything, just a big conglomerate. I mean,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. I brought
I love
some home.
You know, I'm a fossil hunter, so I'll show this one again. That beautiful ammonite. But
That's
then,
an awesome specimen piece there.
That is.
yeah, and this one actually, you can see if I get close. These spikes on here.
Yeah.
Got sharp spikes. But on the other side, it's got this mussel shell. Hey, mussel shell. And it also has a little tiny ammonite right there.
So was it like a hermit crab? It would change shells.
No, they continued in that same shell and they just kept growing. It's kind of like similar to a nautilus, where it's like a squid-like creature inside of that shell.
Pirate prospecting in the house. I hope he got my email the other day.
Like this one's what's known as a heteromorph because you see how it elongated here. You've got a fairly tight spiral here, but then it elongated out and it left this gap in between.
That's
And
pretty
so
cool.
it's still a type of ammonite, but it's a different type. And pieces like, you get chunks like this that's got multiple ammonites in it, just all over the place. Some of them preserved well, some of them didn't. But they can be kind of crumbly.
Oh, he replied. I better check my emails in.
Yeah, see, like here, most of the stuff that you find is kind of like this, where it's got like the seashells in it.
Okay, so is that a limestone then?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've found some of my best fossils have come out of limestone. You get such great preservation, and the crystallization of the shells that you can get is insane.
Like some of the ones that I found on the job site, they're actually like fossilized and then they were coated in pyrite.
Oh, nice.
And those actually went out with some of my first pay dirt bags.
Were they just like little seashells, or were they like
yeah,
spiral,
it was like a sea, like those shells,
like little clams?
but it was coated in pyrite.
Charlie,
Nice.
help me. Charlie, 10 or 12 inch
For what?
sluice, 10 or 12 inch, 36 long.
I would go with 10-inch. 12-inch you're using more for like a dredge or
Well, I was thinking water supply. Like you've seen our water supply around here.
because like the one that I'm using is a 10-inch.
Because I got to reply to Pirates Prospecting here. Awesome. Good. I'll see if our other buddy Dennis here. Dennis, yes, there you are. I need a mat for a 10 by 36. if we can get Dennis to respond here, heck, this is going to be awesome. I'll work all this out right here. It's pretty good. Jeffrey's going to get a river sluice.
Good.
Dude. Hey, it's good to see
Good.
you, dudes. Hey, dudes. Awesome dudes. I love Audra. She cracks me up. Dudes. Hey, dudes.
Got to say thanks again for everybody that's here watching and joining us. This was just an impromptu hangout. We were bored, decided to jump on.
Oh, hey, everyone. What
Taking myself.
Guess what happened last night?
What's that?
They released Ghostbusters Afterlife in theaters.
Afterlife. I think I caught the previews for that.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yes, Dennis did find some nice kyanite specimens today in Virginia. Hopefully they'll be in the mail to me soon. I know better than that. Oh, congratulations, Dennis. Those were some fine specimens. Very, very colorful. Very colorful.
That's where you guys need to make
That's where
a
if I was talented on this, I could pull that up and show you guys. But
Well, you can come to Western Colorado, and we've got pretty much the finest barite in the world.
all right.
One of the only places you're going to find individual terminated barite crystals like this.
That's an awesome piece.
And
That
this
would
is
look
massive.
nice in my collection. That
This
would
is a
look very
massive
nice.
crystal. Most of them are small, but this one was, yeah.
Massive.
Why didn't
Big.
take you into the
Big.
building where all the good ones were?
That's like this little guy that I've got in the floating frame. This is also a barite individual, but this is a gem quality. Clear with no flaws and fractures throughout most of it, and that's probably one of the biggest in the state.
That's awesome.
Daggone. Sweet.
Because yeah, you just don't find them that clear, that gem quality. But the problem is they're so soft. But they're super heavy. It's the heaviest non-metal mineral that we know.
Oh,
Oh,
Jeff must have hit the wrong button.
I hate it when I do that.
Fat fingers.
So yeah, barite's the heaviest non-metal mineral. And like I said, you usually don't find it in crystal form like this. And so it's found more in compact massive forms, and it's used in industrial processes primarily.
What
Like-
did you do?
Oh, we won't talk about it.
Like directional bores, or when you're drilling and you want that water to stay down there at the head of that drill bit to keep it cool, they add barite. And it's so heavy it keeps it all down there and keeps it cool.
That's awesome.
What'd you do? I pulled a Jeffy.
I blame fat fingers.
That is the kyanite that Dennis found today in the creek.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the color's not really coming through. If I was talented, I'd pull it up on fucking screen, but I'm not. See that dark blue of that kyanite? Wow.
That's dark.
And he got that out of a crevice in the creek in Virginia. My boy Dennis is tearing it up. I'm wondering if he's deer hunting or rock hunting. Because it's deer season right now, so he's supposed to
I
be
found
hunting.
the emoji when I was hiking a few weeks ago.
That's a pile of poo. That's a pile of poo.
Everybody poops.
Oh, I gotta get the dog. Hold on.
Well, it's like I also found some poor bastard's balls that had fossilized.
It must have fell out of his wife's coin purse.
Right?
I had to get the dog. Oh, leave me alone, dog. Leave me alone, dog.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm planning on hitting a bedrock spot.
Yes, Chris V seemed very happy with his mats. That's why I'm asking Dennis for a 10 by 36 because I've got to order my sluice.
Best close spot to me is about 2.5 hours away to go looking for gold.
That's same here, 2.5 for me to get over to North Carolina.
Yeah, I'd have to go down to the San Miguel River.
Jeff, so my phone just let me know I'm at like 15%.
Uh-oh,
And
you
in
don't
order
have
for
your
me to charge my phone, I have to unplug my headphones.
Then we're going back to the normal Charlie. Plug in your phone, Charlie. Plug in your phone. We don't need to lose Charlie.
Am I echoey?
No. It's just picking up some humming in the background, that's all.
Yeah, I'll show you what that humming is from. I told you I have 2 chest freezers in the house, a stand-up freezer, and a refrigerator running in the house. Okay.
Yeah, I seen your pictures you sent me that one day. So yeah, you have quite a few.
And then out in the garage, we got those. 2 more cube freezers and another refrigerator.
Wow.
And full.
Hey, when shit goes bad, go to Charlie's.
And then we also have like 2 or 3 full pantries of like canned foods. We also have dry foods like pinto beans, brown beans, rices. You know, I've already expected shit to go sideways long ago.
They make good dog treats. Because that's what I'm getting ready to do. Here you go. Good girl.
Reg Labe, have you tried? Oh, what is it, like cornstarch? He's been having problems with RTB silicone sticking to his mouth no matter what he uses.
Dennis is the best man to ask because he does that for a living. Well, not for a living, but for a side hobby. I guess you'll call it a hobby.
Yeah, silicone molds would be kind of neat to make.
My first one that I attempted at making, I ended up using
just saw with drywall mud on a piece of glass. And then for the release agent, I ended up using like Dawn dish soap and water and coated the whole thing after the mud dried. And then ended up clamping down pieces of lat like this. If I can get it out. Lat like this on the sides, and then just filling it up with silicone and making mats when I first started out. And it worked.
And that's mining on a budget. Which Charlie has some great videos for if you ain't seen them.
I've got my own mini trauma wash plant right outside the shed here.
Like going and digging out the riffles in a culvert.
I've done that a few times. Of course, the areas that I checked were not known for having gold, but I still checked them anyway.
Right.
But you never know until you get a pan out there anyway. So there's a few spots that I've been to that people have let me know about, and from what I have tested, if what I'm finding there, I'm definitely going to find better stuff in the creek. So it's just a matter of traveling the creek and seeing what you find. Test, test, test.
Yes, test. That's the key to it all, ain't it, Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, where'd the sun go? It got dark in here.
Unfortunately, around here, a lot of the laws and regulations and crap makes it pretty difficult, and all the private land in the mountains makes it pretty difficult to get access to any body of water.
Really?
Yeah, Colorado can be really tricky trying to get anywhere to find stuff like that, or even fishing.
Well, you'd imagine the trout out there in Colorado would be just immaculate.
In some places, yeah. But, and again, that's one of the problems, though, is unless you're floating the river, there's very few places you can actually access on foot.
Yeah, now
because you got cliff sides on each side.
Well, either you've got cliffs or you've got, like if you're driving down I-70, which follows the Colorado River, there's nowhere to pull off and park to go fishing. You know, and if you pull off into one of the little towns, well, all the property bordering the river is private. So,
Yeah, and it's something where you got to hike like 2-3 miles out of town just to find something where you can actually fish.
well, there's some places like that on I-70 that we could park, you know, a little rest area or pull up here and there, but you'd have to hike a couple miles, yeah, to try to find a fishing spot.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'll be all right. I got choked on a tomato.
Must have been juicy.
Spring runoff is deadly. I seen on Matt's Recovery this morning, they did a video where a guy got stuck in the runoff and it come a flash flood and his truck got flooded in there and got stuck in the bottom of the creek bed. They had to tow it out. Yeah, I know. It was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, you love me, don't you?
Is that the channel where they just recovered that LJ?
Well, it's not out of that same hole, no. This was a Ford truck. It was somewhere in Arizona that they went. They trailered out to recover this truck. Oh, Dennis is out in the hunting blind. He's very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
Now, see, that's what I was kind of disappointing about not getting to go to Tennessee, because out of state licenses aren't that expensive. Not that I would have needed one, but out there you can get a type like 96, 94 or 96 permit, and it allows you 3 does a day every day of hunting season.
Hush your sassy mouth. I'm sorry, I was talking to the dog, Robert.
Oh,
Sorry, Robert. I figured that'd make you laugh, brother. But yeah, you can, like, I can go back and buy another permit, which allows me another 3 or 4 does.
Yeah, this allows 3 does a day every day of hunting season.
Man, that's heavily overpopulated then.
There's quite a few.
See, I'm in Virginia, and we have there's a few doe days, not very many.
Yeah, in Tennessee, you're only allowed $2 a year, and that includes all seasons. You know, whether it be archery, muzzleloader, rifle, whatever. You're only allowed $2 all season. And other than that, yeah, you can get that Type 96 permit.
But you have to prove damage to the property, though, to get that permit, don't you?
No.
I mean, to get the decap tags here in Virginia, you got to prove like they done damage to your garden, and then you have to put up a fence and all these deterrents, and then they still damage it. That's when they issue the decap tags, and you can hunt from dark in the morning until 11 o'clock at night up in the dark. I mean, take them however you need to.
But yeah, they don't. That's not the rule there. There's a lot of farmland out there, so it's just pretty much anybody can get that tag.
See, I want to go out there with Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting and get in on the lottery to get me an elk. I am game on an elk. I want one bad.
But I believe, even if, as being like out of state, I think if you went and got an out of state hunting license in Tennessee, you could also purchase that Type 94 permit. And it's only like $10.
Well, see, I'm a native Tennessean where I was born in Tennessee, but I live in Virginia. I can go in and get my native Tennessee license that's the same price as a resident.
Really?
Yeah. Google it. Native Tennessee hunting license, and it'll pull up the application and everything for you. So.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that means it'd be really easy for you to go over there and go hunting if you wanted to.
Yeah, and not have to pay out-of-state hunting license.
But that's West Tennessee that's got that Type 96 permit.
Well, I'm in the East, so.
Tennessee's kind of divided into 3 different sections. And I don't know if you can get that Type 96 permit in the middle and eastern. That might just be Western Tennessee.
I would about bet you could. And those are very, very potent around here and very popular. So, sort of like rabbits. But I have noticed the coyotes have increased, especially around my house here. Every night I hear them. I mean, for half the night, they're out here tearing all the neighborhood dogs all to pieces. So, you don't get no rest. So, yeah, I've noticed they've became more popular, so I guess they're trying to control the deer population with the coyote population. Letting nature take care of its own.
Jonathan, friend, if I had the money, I would totally get in on that, but I'm like flat broke at the moment.
Half crap. Yeah. It's pay dirt. It's fun pay dirt. You got a bag of black mass on the wall.
Exactly. You seen that?
I do not yet. I do not have none of Jonathan's dirt, but
No, dude, it's all good. That's what this is about. I mean, you want to come in here and shout out your channel, that's all good to us, man.
oh no, Jonathan friend. No, you're all good, brother. We don't care. Shout it out to the highest level you can shout it, brother. We don't care.
You know,
We're just here at BS, and I mean, we don't hold offense to things like that. I mean, you're one of our friends. You're the bar fam. Throw it out there, brother. Throw it out there.
now I don't know if you guys are familiar with me, but do you guys know Stu Deasy?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, I did get some thing of pay dirt from him one time. That's the only one I've gotten anything from was Stu Deasy.
Yeah, that's one of the ones on my list of picking up yet and trying out.
Yeah.
There's quite a few out there, like I've heard, and it's just trying to get the funds to do it.
I'm
Right.
sitting here with bags and bags and more bags and more bags. And hold on, we got more bags, even bigger bags.
Oh, I've got a pan. You can always send it to me and I'll help.
And this one's the special one.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine to get here, but I'm doing a video on mine.
That is from Bering Sea Gold, Brian
Of course.
Wilder, who's
The
on
reason why I
Discovery
have to do
Channel.
The reason why I have to do mine, Jeff, is because I want the bag to go up on my wall of bags that I've done.
I was one of the first bags that Brian sent out. I mean, because I just so happened to be in a private chat with Brian at that night, and we're not going to discuss where that chat was at, but I bought a couple of bags, donated one to an unsaid organization, and received one. So if you're interested in looking at or getting some of Brian's pay dirt, just go to American Gold Prospectors and you will find his info. He accepts Venmo, Cash App, so
And PayPal.
and PayPal. So if you're interested, or Jonathan friend, Black Mass Pay Dirt's got a deal going on. Did you throw that up there, Charlie? We'll throw it up there again. There we go, guys. If you want to get in on Jonathan Friends, here it is. We'll pop it up here on the channel for you to get out there and grab his.
I'll tell you guys right now, $50 for a half-gram bag, that's a steal.
At today's gold price, yes,
That's a steal.
that is a steal. That's why I sit there and studied it very well before I spoke anything about it.
And like I said, if I had the money right now, I would jump on it. But I'm in between paychecks, so I gotta wait. If there's any spots still available.
I'm gonna have to turn on the light. Can you believe this crap? Man. Let's go for the second option.
Yeah, same here, Jonathan. I haven't heard from Stu.
Get off it. Get out. You crazy dog. Anybody want a blue healer? I'll mail her up and send it to you. No, I'm joking. I couldn't get rid of my dog. I love her. Even if she is a big pain in the rumpus. It got quiet. What's wrong with you guys? We got
I'm reading chat.
show us some more cool stuff, Robert.
I showed you my cool stuff.
You got some more cool stuff.
What about
Alright,
a 3D
2 hours
printed,
and-
3D printed fuck octopus?
A fuck octopus.
We need to send one of those to Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon deserves one of those. Oh, funny. You guys are funny. There's the stream, guys. Call in.
See.
Okay, Rocky Mountain says they're at capacity. Did I miss something on that? Oh, he's talking about the dog. Yeah, okay. No, the blue healer's name is not Jeff.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is my saving grace. Her name is Gracie. She keeps me sane.
There's a fossilized seashell.
That's
just
cool.
it's just the shell too.
Did you have to carve that out?
No, I found it on the surface of the ground like this.
Sweet. Like you got to carve on some of the skeletons in the rocks and stuff, like the.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that with some of these, like this guy. I carved him out to where there's actually now a gap behind it, where he's fully self-supporting, just sticking on the edge there.
That's awesome.
And actually, I carved all that away with a pocket knife. That's how soft that material is.
It's not called carving when you do it with a pocket knife. It's called whittling. Whittle the diddle.
Well, I was more prying chunks out with the tip of the pocket knife.
Sweating at the same time.
Right?
Awesome, man.
I'm out of cigarettes.
Well, we'll just go ahead and ask. Oh, yeah, I got. Oh, numero number 1 left. So we'll have to end it here shortly, Charlie.
Yeah, I figured as much. But for over here by me, we're getting pretty close to dinner time because I'm getting hungry.
We're only at 2 hours and 18 minutes. We're going to do a 24-hour.
But then people are going to have to see this ugly mug eat.
We'll take breaks. You can time out a minute to eat, and I'll just come back, back and forth.
Definitely.
Yeah, you shut off the camera, you take a bite, turn the camera back on.
Yeah.
Or just do this.
Yep. Yeah. I had to do that the other night for Ray's show. I was sitting there eating my Chinese. I do rice, not noodles. You eat too much. You must go now. Too much noodle. Too much fried rice.
See, my problem is the sweet and sour chicken.
I did the sesame chicken. Sesame chicken.
See, I like the sweet and sour.
That orange chicken can be really good too, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, it depends on your heat level. What do you like it at?
Well,
Mild, hot.
No,
Have to put it in the water.
I like a combination between like orange chicken and General Tso's chicken.
Well,
do a
General
combination
Tso's
of
is
that.
a little hot on the hot side sometimes.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah, I love it all though. I eat it quite a bit. Love Panda Express. Love Panda Express.
Toilet doesn't though.
No, maybe not so much. Can is that Chef Boyardee Reg out of the can? I'll pop it up there for everybody to see.
Hey, I'll admit that stuff got me by for like 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Just eating beefaroni.
I've got a whole Chef Boyardee, the little raviolis. You know, like I've got a whole flat of pork and beans in there.
Oh yeah.
All kinds of stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to have your pork and beans. I make the shit on a shingle with pork and beans.
Half the time, I just open the can and eat them cold right out of the can, out of the cupboard.
Now, for nobody that knows what shit on a shingle is, it is ground beef, a pound of ground beef browned up with a can of pork and beans, with salt and pepper, and then you add a little bit of syrup for the sweet side. And then you put it on a piece of light bread with mayonnaise and cheese on it and smother and cover that piece of light bread. So that's what it looks like, shit on a shingle.
So
my mom hated when I called it that.
the wash plant. And of course I got 6 buckets of material over.
Uh-oh, he got too far away from his Wi-Fi.
I believe he did. You're freezing up, Charlie. It must be cold over there. He's freezing up. I'd go with tacos, Reg, myself. I would enjoy a nice soft or hard shell taco right about now. Mm-mm. Y'all making me hungry. I'm going to have to order DoorDash.
It's like I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what do I have as
You
leftovers?
guys couldn't see it before the last time I tried to show it off because it was dark out already, but it's just as bad.
Well, we didn't catch half of the backyard, Charlie, because you broke
then-
out.
Trusty Rusty and my bike.
He got a motor scoot?
Yep.
You ain't got no kids around there, do you, Charlie?
No, that's special.
He just laughed. That's the hey, you guys house.
Nice.
Everything I've been doing is in there.
Yeah, he's been reduced to the garage, guys. He's not even attached to the house. She said, "Get out." Military term.
And then we got like blackberry bushes here. A bunch of raspberry bushes back here.
And we're
And over
pushing
there we got I think a few more, and a couple apple trees and pear tree back there.
Always nice to have fresh fruits.
And then,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said, my garage is packed.
The local
With all
band
sorts of
is
stuff
selling.
and projects and everything that I'm working on.
The local band is selling fruit, so I've like put in my order for some.
And like I said, I've got projects upon projects laid out that I'm working on. My sluice box station over there, my setup for making the barrel for the wash plant, chop saw, and then the stove that I need to get hooked up
back over there behind that pile of shit.
Chop, chop, get it out from the tars. Come on, chop, chop, Charlie. He gets cold enough, he'll fix that problem.
I think you need to make yourself some shelves.
Use that wall space up, Charlie. Use that wall space.
There's some of my arrows.
We want arrowheads.
Right?
We want arrowheads, Charlie.
We want
No.
But like I said, Jeff, we might need to end this soon because I need to find something to eat.
Wee. Arrowheads.
Oh,
yeah, them thingies.
Those thingies.
yeah, I would like to find some of those.
The arrowheads. That's just one of the small cases. I got two larger ones.
Thanks, Amethyst. The only problem with my house is it's bigger than any business or other building in town. And trying to get an AC hooked up to it is ridiculous. Because we need a 4-ton unit just to keep our house cool.
Charlie, I got you the hookup on the 4-ton unit.
Oh, we have one. It's just a matter of the Freon and getting it hooked up.
Let's say I have a very good friend in some heat and air.
Send them my way. Please.
So they're here, but you never know. They might want a road trip so they can have a vacation. They were just out at the Grand Canyon and stuff. So,
Oh man, they could have visited me.
yeah, so they're all out, all over the place. Got a piece of that beef jerky stuck in my tooth, man. It's killing me. It's aggravating the hell out of me.
Yeah, that can happen.
So when do we look to see your product line of beef jerky?
Like, probably never.
Come on.
With a channel with the name of For the Love of Jerky.
Yeah, you know, you'd think you'd have his...
I love eating it. I never said anything about making it.
Oh, you just do reviews of beef jerky. Send it to me. I'll eat it and tell you what I think.
Yep. That's the whole point of the channel is to get free jerky in the mail.
Dude, that's like getting free gold. That's like getting gold in the mail, man. That's pretty awesome, you know. Wednesday night dollar special winter chicken dinner.
I know most of all y'all are hunters and make jerky. You can always send me samples of your homemade jerky. I'd love to try it. Doesn't have to be stuff.
It can be bad and I'll still like it.
Still jerky.
That's right.
I'll have to make you some authentic South African jerky and send it to you.
Now, no south of northbound polecat jerky.
No, it's called
Hold on.
Damn you, don't say it, Charlie. I was going off of Duck Dynasty. I could sit there and see Willie sitting there and go, no, this is my biltong.
No, that's some good stuff. I'll have to send you some.
It must have some funk smell to it, though.
It's really not egg. it's really not cured in any way other than just air cured, right?
Yeah, it's just seasoned, spiced, and air cured.
So no dehydrator, air dehydrator.
Yeah, yeah.
You just keep the room warm and hot and let it air dry.
That sounds sanitary.
No, well, you grind the meat like with a salt rub and everything like that, and then you season it and let it cure.
No, we used to have a smokehouse. I was only joking, Charlie. I understand
I know.
cure and salt cure.
But the way it turns out, it's just awesome.
Yeah, see, the sad part is we don't have the temperatures that we used to anymore. So a smokehouse is sort of pointless anymore because you don't have the right temperatures to get the curing age and it not spoil. You used to be able to hang hams and salt cure them all the time, sugar cure, salt cure, but not outdoors no more. Not in the smokehouse with no climate control. We'll put it that way.
Right. Where it's like a constant 70 degrees in the area, and then your smokehouse is running at a certain temp.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a smokehouse, yeah, it would be. I mean, that would be easier to smoke cure it than it would to just salt cure it anymore here in my local area, where that used to be a tradition. I mean, you killed your own hogs and hung up the meat and put it out.
Out here in Colorado, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, your climate hadn't changed as much as ours has. I mean,
Yeah, yours is still a lot drier too.
Yeah.
You know, by where Jeff, the humidity, that's a major factor.
shit,
Yeah.
we always run over 50% humidity. I don't care what day it is. I mean, it's always humidity. And that's why when I say, damn, that's cold or damn, that's hot, it's because I'm used to a humidity heat. And
Oh, yeah.
when it hits 90 to 100 in this humidity heat, it's unbearing. I mean, you don't want to be there. I mean, if this is the way the Arabs feel all day, every day, no wonder they have them mad faces all the time. Give me some AC. I'll be happy.
Missouri was like that where I lived as a kid because, I mean, we had well over 100
Yeah.
spring property.
Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Swamp ass ain't it? I mean, monkey butt. It barely cures this. I mean, that monkey butt powder.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that muggy hot.
You're one of those where you're actually doing like the saddle walk because like you're
You're chafing.
so bad.
You're chafing.
People think you shit your pants. Nope, you're just doing the saddle walk because you don't want chafing anymore.
Yeah. If it rubs one more time, I'm going to get down and scream like a little bitch. Oh. So yeah, I would love to have a little less humidity. Sure.
The only time that happens here is in the winter. Then it gets dry. All the moisture is just sucked out of the air. I don't know why.
Absolutely, Jonathan. Sorry, I was reading Jonathan's message there. So. Three kids. I couldn't imagine. I only had one, so. And he's all grown up.
I got five.
Charlie over here's got a football team.
My oldest is 18 and my youngest is 2.
Charlie's got his own basketball team at the moment, but he's working on a football team.
It goes 18, 11, 5, 4, 2.
That 5-4-2. Wow. Wow.
That was after a doctor told us that we had less than 2% chance of getting pregnant.
I think I went back and smacked that fucker right in the face. I said, now look at you.
No, instead of playing the lotto, I did the hokey pokey and I got all turned around.
Dude, you told me I was safe. What do you mean 5 kids later? I ain't safe. Jonathan. They must have been some cold winters. That's all I can tell you, boys. They must have been some cold winters.
No, because they got knocked up in the summer.
Charlie, you're fucking up my lie.
All my kids were born in the winter, except for Johanna. She was born in the summer. She was the one conceived during the winter.
So that tells you that when they're locked up together, there's enough friction that they're not really that intimate. But in the summer, when they get to be out and they just see each other occasionally, it's like, hey, let's take advantage of this.
So how many girls, Charlie?
I got 2 girls, 3 boys.
Well, see, he's going to multiply his team because the girls are going to get married. So therefore, their husbands are going to get brought over to AU Guys Prospecting and get put to work. I can see it now. He's going to have his own production plant. Everybody's going to have their own job.
I'm hoping to get a TV show.
There we go. You're going to see Charlie on the next TV show on gold prospecting, and his whole family going to be out there like the Hoffmans.
But better.
Yeah, got it better. Yeah, you heard that here. We're not happy with the Hoffman.
Just don't turn into
Tony. Just do what the TV wanted to show you too. You never know what actually happened.
Yeah, but don't turn into Tony Beats.
No.
Oh Lord.
No.
Oh, Tony's all right though.
Bye.
That damn fly, man. Get off my screen.
It's 28 degrees out here and I got a fly on my screen.
Pirate Prospecting's got 2 granddaughters. I hadn't got to experience grandkids yet, but I'll wait until I have to. He's got a woman. He's bought a house. So I'd say it's not too far off.
Congrats.
I would say it might be after he jumps out of the Air Force, though, but maybe not. He's talking about career.
I mean, well, if he's deployed somewhere, I would hope she doesn't wind up pregnant.
No, he's not deployed. He's stationed in Alabama, Birmingham, which seems to be his. He seems like that's where he's going to settle because he's building a house, unless he's going to do the flop thing and make some money off of it. I don't know.
You know what's the other problem I face with trying to record out here when it's not like heated? Is my phone just popped up, said device is cold.
Mine's always overheating, not getting too cold.
I only have about like 4 things running on my phone. I got YouTube, I got Facebook, and then I got like websites and stuff that I browse, like buying shit.
Speaking of Facebook, I noticed it said earlier that it wasn't connecting with AU Guys.
That's because I had to go through and redo my password because I had something come up that my account was active in another state.
Ooh.
So I had to do
Virginia, was it? I done hacked you, Charlie.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
I know it. I'm not smart enough to hack anything.
Over in the Philippines, you know. And I'm not in the Philippines, so no, that wasn't me.
Yeah, no doubt. Change password, reset everything.
So yeah, I would have to reconnect that again.
Well, as long as you got it worked out, I noticed it was up there when I created the broadcast. So, but I figured you'd fix that.
Yeah, I finally got a day to relax, and I ended up staying up until 5 o'clock in the morning out in the garage here, and I slept until like 10 o'clock.
Well, I was wondering why you was in your damn pajamas at 2 o'clock in the day. But I can't say nothing. I was too.
It was a chill day. I was relaxing and was like, fuck, I'm bored. Man, there's like nothing going on YouTube right now, and nothing on TV looks good. Let's go live.
Right.
Don't sights too fast. Slow it down. Oh. Well, I had a good kid. I mean,
nah, if I show up and that kid is bouncing off the walls and be like, see ya.
yeah, that's your problem. You created.
I'll pick him up once the sugar's worn off.
Yeah. You created that. You get to handle that. See, my son wasn't a big chocolate kid. He was more of a sour sweets kind of kid. You know, he'd eat the Sour Patch or the sour gummies or whatnot, but he didn't really care for chocolates.
Jeff, you're talking about food and candy, and I'm getting hungry, man.
Well, let me help you, Charlie.
Come on. I would have to go inside.
I'm not eating them in front of you. I just had to show you. I just had to show them all. Oh, he's over here eating almonds.
Oh,
Pistachios.
Those are my favorite right there.
I do. I grow my own. I had a huge crop of sunflowers this year. Friggin' huge.
Spinny break.
Spinny break. I'm here. Can we spin it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to let Charlie go in 15 minutes, but he don't know that we're going to hold him out 15 more minutes. You can do it. You can do it all night long. Go away, dog. You're being mean.
yeah, pirate prospecting. You just got to remember when you're doing that, do it at the end of the visit, not the beginning.
Yeah, make sure it's in the beginning, not the end. Oh, well, I guess we better add some light while we go in the damn dungeon here. Reg just put his food in the oven. What time is it? Jeez, it's only 5 o'clock. What are you people eating for? I'm joking. It's time to go to DoorDash. What are we eating tonight?
Well, I'm munching on some pistachios for a snack.
What should we eat tonight? Let's see here. Got the famous KFC. No. Hardee's. No. Popeyes. That's in the contendings. No Taco Bello. No. No Taco Bell. Crown and beer. Well, if I had some Crown, that would be very nice. But I still have to feed Mother, because if y'all don't know, I have to take care of my mother all the time. So we got to feed her as well. The Crown and beer sounds good for me, though. I got the beer, just don't have the Crown with me. gonna have to turn on the heater too here in a minute.
Well, hey, you know the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts, right?
Of course. You don't gotta share them with me.
No, beer nuts cost $3.25. Deer nuts are under $1.
They're under $1. You darn right. Oh, Buddy's barbecue. That's sounding awful good. Steak and shake. What'd you figure out, Charlie?
Cigarettes.
Oh, damn you.
But I walked past dinner as I was like coming back out here, and I'm like, oh.
As you smelt dinner.
Yeah, we got like chicken and potatoes and all sorts of goodness.
Ooh, I bet you they're not my good homegrown potatoes.
Oh, we get them fresh from the fields out here.
Oh, I got mine fresh out of the garden the other day. I have yet to cook any of them, though. Cup of noodles for Mom, so easy. Fix her a ham sandwich and some tater chips. Say, here you go. No, I'm not that type of son. I feed my mom stuff like Red Lobsters, O'Charlie's.
I should probably get a discount there, right?
O'Charlie's. Oh, I wonder where the Brewers picture's at. I'd have to show you. Somebody, I want to say it was Miss FBI that sent out the picture of the Brewers bar picture that I've gotten. I think it was on our private chat with all the guys. I think Dennis sent it over. Mr. Hedrick.
See, that's why I like this charger that I got out here. Like, I plugged my phone in, what, not even 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, you got the
58%.
Dang.
Tell me my favorite restaurant's open. Why is Panda Express closed? Come on, guys. Get your act together.
Because it's Saturday and you want them to be open.
That's exactly it. No, I'm looking for the little Italian place.
See, mine is always looking for a place on a Sunday you're trying to eat. That's ridiculous.
Well, don't go to Chick-fil-A.
We don't have too many of those around here.
Really? They're on every corner around here.
Down by Milwaukee and Madison area, we got them, but not up this way. We got more like Burger King, McDonald's, Carl's Jr., or Hardee's.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A used to be like a mall thing. They didn't have their own stores like McDonald's and Burger King around here. And then now they have their own stores. Of course, we don't have a mall either.
Right? We got them all, but they got like crappy Chinese restaurants and stuff in there, and then there's like one small little Burger King hut. It's
just more a small food court.
Yeah. And then like above the one side of the food court, I got a picture of it. I got to send it to you. It says make smart choices. And then above that, there's a tattoo shop.
That is funny. Well, in my defense,
at the Fox Valley Mall here in Appleton.
in my town's defense, where the mall was sitting, they're building a Hard Rock casino. So no mall, but a Hard Rock casino is going in.
Come
So,
spend your money.
yeah, come spend your money here.
From one hand to another.
See, I wasn't impressed with Hard Rock's food, and I eat at the Hard Rock in San Antonio, Texas. I was down there for my son's Air Force graduation. So we went, that was the one place he wanted to go. So we went to the River Walk and ate at the Hard Rock in San Antonio. Yabba dabba doo wahoo! You gotta love Rick, man. Yabba dabba doo wahoo! I forgot he was even here. Watch him give me that look. Is it still daylight where you're at? Shit, it's dark where I'm at.
Yeah, it's getting dark by me already now.
It's only 3:33 here. We still got an hour and a half, 2 hours or so.
No wonder his time difference was so much on Earth. That all-nighter. Oh, that's an unlucky cat, man.
No, he's not.
That's a black cat.
It's at midnight. He's my buddy.
To some people, black cats are lucky, like me.
I don't find them lucky.
They're lucky to me.
But I don't have no cats either.
Yeah. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all.
He's not gonna.
That's my motto.
He's not getting spayed tomorrow. He's gonna go and get his nuts cut.
Ooh.
Yep.
Poor kitty.
Yeah, but he was just a feral that had fucked up. So I'm gonna go and get him cut and get his shots and all that good stuff.
Well, you got somebody in chat that really loves cats, especially tuxedo cats. That'd be Reg. Unfortunately,
I call them cow cats.
Unfortunately, Reg had to separate with his buddy a while back. Yeah, poor buddy. Had him for quite a while. Pack one hell of a punch. Woo woo!
Monkey man stuff. Interesting.
I might have to change up jars tonight for the bar. Woo! You coming to the bar tonight, Robert? So we can introduce you to the gang?
I'll probably be able to show up for a minute, I guess.
Well, it's our night. It's still probably daylight there where you're at. But yeah, you ought to call in for us. Hell, we want to introduce you to. We've done mentioned you to JP and all of them. So, if you don't mind, of course.
Like I said, I could probably show up for a little bit. I usually wind up streaming with on Saturdays with West Coast Retrospective, which is Tupac and William. You know Tupac Coin Roll Hunter?
Yeah.
I don't know too many in the coin roll.
Him and William do an adult stream on Saturday nights on another channel that they created.
In case if it gets spoofed.
No, because it's an adult channel and their main channel is family friendly.
Yeah, I think dinner's ready.
It's only 1:30 in Alaska. That means Creed. No, it's Saturday. I don't know if Creed's working or not. We got Thomas back anyway. Thomas 907's in the house. He was asking about the Alaska connections, Robert. There you go. He's in here.
Hey, Thomas. There's, I don't know, there's got to be good nappable material up there in Alaska.
I know there's some agate, but I'm not familiar with geology of Alaska.
But also, yeah, that ivory, like I know somebody said they had some walrus tusks. It'd be like, oh my goodness, I would love to get a walrus tusk. Then I'd have to try to figure out how to carve it, how to do some scrimshaw work on it.
Yeah, Robert is a napper and a carver. I guess you would classify that, wouldn't you, Robert?
Yeah, I'm a flint napper. I've dabbled into the carving. You know, those pieces are pretty much what you saw is all I've ever done, really.
Well, they're not bad. I mean, from what I've seen,
No, thank you.
they looked really good. I mean, compared to what I see around here on walking sticks, I mean, it's almost the same resemblance, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, quality, not the same pictures, but you know, quality.
right. No, and each one winds up being unique. You know, it's as you're sitting there whittling them out or whatnot, carving them, they just take their own shape according to the wood usually.
Ooh, they got jade.
Ooh, jade'd be interesting.
Ooh, she carved mask. Ooh, that would be awesome to have.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome to own.
Yeah. And a jade one, a carved jade mask, that would be awesome.
Ooh, that would be boss.
That would be amazing. You know, I've actually got a hold of some of the red pipestone from up in like Minnesota or wherever it comes from, or Michigan. And I've got some of the parts made, and I've got it drilled out to make a peace pipe with.
We've got connections in Michigan as well. Charlie's just above it.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
exactly. That red stone from there is very difficult to get a hold of it.
Yeah, Michigan is above and beside me. So
Yeah, somewhere it's, you know, in U.S. geography. I slept through that class.
They're not in there.
I checked into the motel every morning.
That's like I'd love to be able to go up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and get some Uper lights.
Oh, I'm after Charlie to get the Uper lights already, but he's telling me I got to come out and join him.
yeah,
You know, the
definitely.
pudding stones are cool. The Petoskey stones are cool, you know, because they're fossilized coral. But those Uper lights, that soda light that reflects with the black light would be really cool to have some specimens.
I have one. I got it in my benzo blacklight bag.
And it like slams all at fucking one. They both died earlier.
Do I hear a Miss AU?
Hi.
Hi, Miss AU. How you doing, hon?
I gotta go get some butter.
We're missing like 6 pounds of butter.
6 pounds of butter. That's a lot of butter.
Well, we do a lot of baking and cooking and stuff like that. That's why I went from being like 170 to 240 pounds.
There's you a comment on the page, Robert. It's on screen, brother.
Alzheimer's before, and they keep random.
But
Please do,
dinner's
Tom.
ready.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, you're good. I got
Oh.
butter.
I thought dinner was ready because she was coming out here.
Oh, I gotta go get butter.
Oh, you're screwed.
No, she says she's going to go get butter now. Dinner's not ready yet.
No food for you.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. You must go now. Soup Nazi. I love the soup Nazi. Hell yeah.
Back when I used to have a head of hair, I used to look like Kramer. My hair would stand straight up.
Oh, that had to be funny. Funny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going with the
That's bad.
the Philly cheesesteaks with the works. Oh yeah.
Always a good pick.
Oh yeah. That thing is delicious. Go with the 12-inch at that, not the 8. Go with the 12. Get full. Still under $10.
It is getting cold out here, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on the damn heater.
But I'm probably going to have to hop off of here. I'm getting cold. You could take over the show there, Jeff. I need to go inside.
You're fine.
But if you guys are still going after I'm done eating, I'll jump back on. Because usually by then kids are going to bed.
Yeah, we'll do it again later. We'll be at the bar. We got the bar tonight, so
Yep.
9:00 Eastern Standard Time. JP Lawns and More, JP's Bar. Come visit. We'll be there.
Later, guys.
See you, Charlie. All righty, Robert. It's down to me and you, brother.
Yeah, this is Kitty Cat when he comes inside.
Seems like a pretty chill cat.
He's super chill for being a feral. I mean, he doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm sitting here rubbing the dog. She's wanting to be rubbed. Oh, he's whipping them claws out.
But he doesn't claw. He was a biter to begin with. You know, his love bites were too much, but after smacking him on the nose a couple times, he learned not to bite so hard.
But shoot, yeah. Well, I guess we better end this thing, Robert. I'll let you get some food and stuff, and we'll get ready for the bar tonight.
All right. Yeah, because I could eat a bite.
Yeah, I got to take care of dinner and feed Mother, and then we'll be set for the night. Make sure you drop by and visit with us over there.
All right.
But guys, we're going to say bye to the YouTube. So, Robert, if you want to say bye to everybody in the YouTube land, guys, we will catch you later. If you want to come and see us after a while, we'll be at JP's Bar. So, yo, guys, come on, drop by and visit us over at the bar. Help JP out. If you're not subscribed to JP Lawns and More, go over and subscribe to him and help him get to 750. Help him get there. But YouTube, we will see you later, guys.
See you later, everyone.